Also welcome. And Dillo, sorry, I was responding to a lot of things at once. Is Eldyrd how I say that?
Yeah, Eldyrd's fine.
Okay, very cool. So let me go ahead and get your stuff up here. Slampunk.
Slampunk.
I did just see somebody in the wait, did I not open this? What the hell? I did see somebody in the boss jam just say that it's one of their favorites of the jam, so I'm very excited.
No, yeah, hope you like it.
Yes, let me see here.
Can be a bit challenging for some people though. It's like if you're not used to like games like Hollow Knight with platform control.
Oh yeah, I like Hollow Knight. Let me go ahead and
So you have do you have a controller?
Yes.
Then you probably should play with the controller.
Yes. Also very good
I
input.
think...
Alright, so we got Frostyburguer and Eldyrd, yes. Before I get started, let me go ahead and just take this over, do some housekeeping on my stream to get this set up.
Sure.
So yeah, I just came off the Big Mo Jam. That was like last year last year in December, more or less. And yeah, I kind of like fell into this habit of just like getting developers on to ask them about their stuff because of Itch's very community oriented thing. And I saw that you were talking about the rate for rate thing. I actually just interviewed the Icarus developer, which I thought was funny because he said that like he doesn't like the rate for rate thing.
Yeah, I don't do rate for rate. I just mostly comment games.
Gotcha.
Like I go around trying out everything I can and leave a comment whenever I can. Some feedback and my thoughts.
Yeah. Well, I don't have a problem with that model. Honestly, I think it's pretty cool. But I will be rating and commenting your game. You don't have to do the same for mine, but I do appreciate comments. So I'm the developer of Aku no Mori. That is at the top of my Twitch stream. Yeah, and the link.
Yeah, I tried it out. It's really cool. Like I commented, I think about the movement. The movement feels great.
Oh wait, you're right. You did. Sorry, I totally forgot.
No problem though. Like there are like 400 games.
Yeah, 400 games.
It's a lot to remember.
Yes, but thank you for commenting. I very appreciate it. And yes, G David, Icarus. It's the very bloody, like very like NES Game Boy style one. But let me think here. So sorry again. I'm a bit scatterbrained.
No problem.
So slam. Shit. Slam punk. That's two different words. And in chat is Eldyrd. Very cool. Okay, so and that's how I should be referring to you, correct, Eldyrd?
Yeah, that's fine.
Very cool. Okay. All right, so once again here with Eldyrd, one of the developers of Slampunk. It looks like there are two contributors. If you would go ahead, like just I guess to say what your role in that was.
Oh yeah, sure. I did pretty much everything about all the programming of the game, while Frostyburguer did all the art and the BGM, and then all the sound effects we just got them from free sources, like open source effects. But yep.
Awesome.
Oh well, also I wrote the dialogue. There's not much, but I wrote it.
Yeah, I mean it's for me, I actually you noticed in Aku no Mori there was no dialogue. I really wanted to have dialogue in there, but that tends to fall by the wayside. So any dialogue is better than none, I would think.
Yeah.
At least if you have that kind of game. But let me go ahead and read this. So game's take on the theme. Our game's interpretation of the theme exchange is present in the ability to swap your own abilities with the ones offered by the boss you've beaten. Did your team create the vast majority of art and music? Yes. Did your game use plus music? No. Playroom? No. And AI? No. Very cool. So, so you were more or less like the lead developer, and then you had your artists that supported you.
Kind of.
Kind of? Okay.
Not really. Like we're pretty much, and we designed the game together. Like all the decisions we took them together. Like we're really close friends from a very long time. So
Awesome.
uh,
That was the question I was going to ask next, actually.
yep. We've been friends for like, I don't know how long, 21 years maybe. I'm 30 right now.
Gotcha. Awesome.
Yep. Yep. So we decided to start making games together. Actually, last summer, like back in August. This is like our third game, other than tutorials and stuff like that. This is the third one. The third jam we participating in, and the third actual game we've we've uh, we've made. And yeah, so when the jam starts, we always do the same thing. Like we get together, grab dinner, and then spend a couple hours talking about what we wanna do, like what kind of game we want to make. So I wouldn't say I'm the lead developer, like because all the decisions we made them together. Like we bounce ideas off each other constantly. I just do the programming, and he does the art, but all the game design we do it together.
Right. Very collaborative.
Yep.
Awesome. More cooperative. Very cool. All right, so welcome to Slam Punk, the futuristic tournament where all fighting styles are allowed. That sounds terrible. And it's frenetic action fighting game battle against modified opponents, and if you win, you can exchange the equipped modules for those of your enemies. Experiment over the rounds, making the perfect build to reach the finals and win the Slam Punk. So lights on, warm up your modules, and listen carefully to your coach because otherwise this is going to be a painful trip. Random question: have you watched Megalobox?
Have I watched your what?
It's called Megalobox. It's an anime.
Megalobox. Yeah.
Okay.
There is a second season. I've watched a lot of anime, but I didn't watch I think they made a second season or so. But I did watch the first season. It was amazing.
Megalobox is awesome.
Yearless Joe. Yeah. Right.
Megalobox is awesome, but season 1 is really funny to me because I liken it to joining the crash test dummy like competition without a helmet or something. Like it's just because like Joe at some point just says like, you call that real megaloboxing, and it's like, dude, you've entered the gunfight with your fists. Like
It is really nice.
He's just he signed
I
up to work at the concussion factory. Like
yep, pretty much. He just gets beaten up really hard.
Yeah, so that's kind of what that reminds me of. Just like, you know, all fighting styles are allowed, and then one asshole joins with no fighting style.
Yep.
Season 2, by the way, is cripplingly depressive. It is very emotionally hard to watch through season 2. It is such a flip, dude. It's crazy.
I have to get around to watching it.
Yeah. It's so draining to watch it for me. Just like I feel so emotionally raw by the end of each episode. But yeah, I will eventually watch Megalobox season 2, but that's just what this sort of reminded me of. So disclaimer, we recommend you download the game and if possible play with the controller. The game has been designed for both controller and keyboard mouse, but we don't feel as comfortable with the keyboard. Moreover, due to the bug and how Godot handles the controller input on web builds, the web build doesn't detect the controller inputs properly. The biggest problem with that
was really annoying.
Yeah. The biggest problem with that is that we designed the game with triggers in mind and had to add the shoulder buttons as a replacement in the web build. However, the feel of the game is not the same. There may be some other issues or weird interactions, so if you want the full Sandpack experience, download and play it on local. Cool. Not a problem for me. I actually have like a split keyboard, and in the middle is my controller that I use for debugging. So my controller is like it's practically integrated into my keyboard because I had developed with the controller in mind.
That's amazing.
Yeah, the entry for the Boss Jam 2024. All art, music, and program is done by us except for some SFX. Go to pixabay.com. Okay, very awesome. Okay, so right, so you're long-time friends. You got together with dinner, and then you sort of concepted everything together. Like after seeing the jam on Itch. So like, how did you come across, or like, how did you form your idea for how the exchange would fit into this?
How the exchange of it is bouncing ideas of each other. We thought a lot about it. We had some stuff like your typical, I don't know, earn some currency and exchange it, or lose health and then or exchange health for damage or something like that. In the end, we kind of settled on this because I don't know. We like the idea of having like taking the abilities from the bosses. That was the idea that we found more interesting of everything we did, of everything we talked about. So we settled on that, and it actually kind of helped us because we went backwards with the design. We thought about abilities we would like, and then implemented those abilities into bosses,
Mm,
sort of.
right. So you worked backwards from it. You're just like, we want the character to have this ability, but we need a boss to fit it.
Yep.
All right, very cool.
So like we made a dash and then gave the first boss a dash, or or we made like a sort of how do I call it, like a shotgun sort of shoot, like short range, but high damage, and we gave that to another boss, and so on and so forth. So the character has like three actions: a melee attack, a shoot attack, and then a special ability.
Okay.
And all bosses offer you one of each, so you have to pick. Like you want to replace your range attack, your melee attack, or your special ability.
Okay, and that makes sense with the cyberpunk like module idea. Very cool. So, does the game start with like any sequence that I should be paying very close attention to? Like,
it has a tutorial.
okay.
Like,
well, I mean, like once I hit enter on the executable, does it immediately get me into some sort of like screen or action or something?
No, it leads you to a main menu, and the main menu you get actually it displays a disclaimer. Then you get to the menu and you have like normal mode, hard mode that is really hard, and you exit the game. And then if you click normal mode, you go into the tutorial. The coach explains to you how to move, how to attack, stuff like you have a double jump, and the jump is how do I say? You can regulate the height by how how long you press the jump, for example. So you have a lot of freedom in that aspect of the movement. And then he explains to you like you can keep the shoot pressed and it will keep shooting, but you cannot keep the melee attack pressed. You need to spam the attack.
Okay.
And,
fair enough for me.
Like
I like button mashing, so.
So and after that, after a tutorial, you get into a sort of like the same room, but now the coach gives you like one or two tips about who you're gonna face.
Okay, let me go ahead and pause my playlist here. We got the audio up. Oh, thank you for the follow, Magna. I know who you are. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Let me go ahead and make a source for this so that I have the footage good. So game capture, specific window. This will be boss rush and debug. Very cool. Where is my display capture? Sorry, my stream is very scuffed. I'm working on making it less scuffed.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. So let me go ahead and stream this directly to you on Discord so that you have a more real-time vision of what's going on. That's another thing that I need to make sure I do. There we are. Okay. Yes, thank you, Lion Master, for the default LOL emotes. So this game supports both controller and keyboard. However, we strongly recommend downloading the game playing with controller. Okay, we've already got this, so let's get into it. So I can see that this was a Godot game. What other tools did you use?
Start. What are the tools we used?
Yeah.
Pretty much used Godot, and as a sprite for the sprites, we didn't use any plugin or anything.
Gotcha. All right, and like the music and stuff.
Yep, that is everything composed by Frostyburguer.
Okay. I don't know if you know how much of what his workflow is like.
And I don't remember what the name is, like the program he used for music. I don't remember the name, but it's also open source.
Okay. All right, we've got our shoot, we've got our slash, we've got our jump, and this is our special. Wait, what did that do? You kind of got a Smash Bros like sandbag here.
Yep, a Smash Bros sandbag. Yeah, and
all right, we've got a lot of UI elements up there in the top left. Let's see what we got. Hey, Punkman, let's get you ready for your next fight. First of all, you should warm up, move and jump around a bit to check your condition. Your jump strength will increase the longer you press the jump button, and remember you can double jump. Talk to me when you're done warming up. All right, very cool. All right, I can already tell that we're gonna get some good Hollow Knight inspired combat here. Now that you're armed with your body, we need to check your state of your equipment. Let's see your current loadout and go over everything works. Okay, deals damage in an area in front of you, has no additional effects. Deals damage at medium range and has high shooting cadence. Stop from movement for a short duration, then recovers 2 HP. Okay, so that's the special. Gotcha. Okay, you can also hear missile attacks. I also did want to ask because I just came off of the boss or the Big Mo Jam, and that was 2.5 weeks. But a lot of people kind of like, I've heard a lot of mixed opinions on the longer jams. Like Boss Rush was a month-long jam, so you said you've done jams before, but where do they tend to be like longer jams, or did you do like Ludum or something like that?
Now we've been on 2 jams. One was 72 hours, and the other one was our first jam was actually a week. So this is the first time we do such a long jam.
Yeah.
So,
so how did that go? Did you have any like challenges that you had to come up with? Like personal things going on, time investments that just didn't work out.
Yeah, we just had to dedicate time to this pretty much every day, almost every day, while working full time. So it was kind of hard.
Oh yeah.
It was in the end. It was really draining, but we're really happy with the result. So
hell yeah. Wait, did I miss something here? Do I just go? Oh.
Yeah, if you lost some health to yeah, that happens. That's something that I found out like really late and whatever. So he explains to you that you have the repair module, and then gives you a little hit.
Oh yeah.
And when you heal, so you need to heal yourself to keep talking to him. You see your health up there. You were missing like 2 health.
Yeah, I saw it. Let's see what. Gamer points if you unfollow and then no. Nice looking game, by the way. It says Landmaster. Very cool.
Oh, thank you. Art by Frostyburguer, my partner. Close friend of mine.
I'll write everything on the blackboard so you can check it out if you ever need it. Okay, very good. Thank you. Oh, now it's like okay. Wand to Stampede. Nice. As its name implies, the powerful fighter will charge you from the very beginning. Despite the appearances, he is a very crafty fighter. Uses the ring to his fullest. Keep your cool and don't let it surprise you with the use of his cage. He is tough, but you can beat him. There's ways they say the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Go and kick his ass. Good luck. Nice. Did you have any specific inspirations for the game other than Hollow Knight?
Mega Man mostly.
Yeah, I noticed the blaster.
Yeah, the blaster. You're gonna charge it and.
Fuck. Okay.
It's kind of fun because I got like some delay on the stream, so I hear you get hit and then I see you get hit afterwards. But yeah.
Oh.
You're doing fine.
Oh.
You're doing better than my friends who tried it out. To be honest.
Nice.
They had a really hard time with it.
Oh god. This does scare me a bit. Just like trying to get the damage in.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Okay,
you're doing great.
Oh, nope. Okay, I can't hit him like that. Nice, hell yeah. Wait. Right, oh shit. I was like...
Hit him.
Oh, sorry. I try my best. So did you do a lot of playtesting? You said that you had your friends doing this. Let me just, Lamau. I've solved it.
Yep, you can choose it.
Nice teabag. Thank you, Wing Fox.
The teabag was the teabag was pretty great.
Yes. Fuck. But yeah, playtesting tends to be something that falls by the wayside for a lot of us. I know that I didn't get to do as many playtests as I wanted with the people that I knew in my everyday life. So you just asked like random friends or like people that kept up with you? Fuck.
Yeah, pretty much random friends.
Do you talk about this kind of thing like often in your everyday life?
With the people I know who like it, yep. Yeah. And Frostyburguer and me, we're really close friends, and we work together as well. So we pretty much in our free, sometimes in like our breaks, especially when we're doing something, we spend a lot of a break time during work talking about this. Like, what are we gonna do? Like during the development of Slampunk, we pretty much every day during the break we were like, okay, what did you do yesterday? What are we gonna do today? Because we kind of go do stuff together, but at the same time I'm working on the code and he's working on the graphics. Yeah, so this is the exchange mechanic. And you get I recommend either the long shot module or the dash. The long shot module is probably the easier one to use.
Okay.
But the dash is also pretty cool and really forgiving.
Okay, so the long shot is like a regular shot, but it just goes further.
Yep.
Life to don't talk. Yeah.
And the dash is kind of like the boss dash. It doesn't deal damage, but it gives you invulnerability.
Okay. Yeah, I think I want to try the dash. I like mobility options.
Okay.
All right, very cool. Did you have any like trouble? Because like when I first did the jam for big mode, I was just learning Godot, so I had to like rapidly learn a lot of things. Did you have anything like that, or are you fairly experienced in the engine by now?
And this is, I don't know how long have we been with Godot. Like as I told you, I'm not really experienced. Like because I don't have a background in programming actually. Like I studied mechanical engineering and I work in a mechanical design job, but I do no programming at all. But I had like some basics on programming back from when I studied, but other than that, nothing. And then we started Godot. I don't know when was the whole Unity thing.
Oh, the Unity scandal, yeah.
Price. Yeah, we started actually with Unity, back in August, and we had been doing stuff with Unity for like maybe 2-3 months, and then we changed. So August, September, October. So from October or November, we started with Godot, and I don't really know anything.
Gotcha.
Like,
yeah, Godot is like it's super
good.
good.
A lot of stuff. So this is for me the most fun boss of the mod.
Yeah, that's cool. I like this already. Except hold on. Wait.
I recommend you don't stop shooting. Oh. Like you can pretty much always be shooting.
Oh, sure. Always be shooting.
Because you know.
I kind of miss my heals.
Yeah. This boss has a bit of a learning curve.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you read the text?
Oh, I didn't. Oh, no. I saw the saw blade thing.
Boom. Okay, so the text, the coach explains to you that when he does his finisher, the only place where you can. Okay.
The only place.
Try again. Like when he does his finisher, the only place that is safe is within his shield. So you need to get close to him and you can actually melee him from inside the shield. So it's like it deals a lot of damage, but if you do it right, you can deal a lot of damage to him and you don't get hit.
Right. Okay. Oh yeah, this one's
also
a little tricky.
Yeah, this one is tricky. So you can.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
You don't need to mash the shoot button. Like the shoot button, you can just keep it.
Okay. That does make sense. I was like, okay.
It's explained in the tutorial.
I think I read it the opposite. I like I said, I'm a little bit scatterbrained sometimes, so I was just like, I thought I had to mash it, but I like button mashing, so I was like, cool.
Button mashing is for the melee. Actually, we tried it out and we felt like it was like we really like button mashing as well. So we keep button mashing in the melee, but made it so the shot you could just keep it pressed.
Yes. Okay. The long shot might have also been very good for this fight, I think.
Yeah, the long shot is also good. The thing with the dash is like it's really forgiving because it's not only invulnerability during the dash, but also for a little short duration afterwards.
Yeah.
So it's really forgiving.
You also have if I'm holding the shoot, then I can button mash the the slash in between it too.
Yep, you can do both.
Nice. I got really lucky with the despawn there. Okay. So have you and I'm assuming you have at least beaten the game. Has your artist beaten the game as well?
Yeah, we have. We actually have a bit of trouble with the difficulty because we got a bit too good at the game.
Oh.
Like, we can beat it really fast, really quickly.
It's classic. The developers getting too good at the game and then overseeing the difficulty or something.
Yep. Actually, that's why we made the hard mode.
Oh, that's
because,
funny, yeah.
Because we were like, okay, this feels too easy, but we didn't want to be. But our friends had a hard time beating it. So everyone, at the beginning you can dash and get behind him and deal a lot of damage, because since there are no souls flying around, like now it's harder because the souls are coming, but so the dash has pretty much no cooldown. So you can spy it a lot.
Okay. Nice.
And yeah.
Alright, we're halfway.
Kind of. We actually made the hard mode with the idea that it was like hard even for us.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it took us some time to beat it. And then, because we didn't want the game to be like too easy, maybe, we were like, okay, if we add the hard mode, we can make the main game as easy as it needs to be. And when we felt it was balanced, we just left it at that.
Awesome. As Winged Fox Dev knows, if they're still here, typically my preferred way to go about this is that I try to actually complete the game 100%, which also includes hard mode difficulties.
That can be really hard.
Yeah, I spent like
really fast.
I spent like 6 hours doing it for Otter's game.
Wow.
Let's see. All right. Part of my rationale for that though is like a lot of us don't get to see our games being played. So I wanted to make sure to at least have full footage of that. Okay, we got this. I think this might be it. Yep, there we go. Hell yeah. Fuck you, man. Alright. Provides immunity for medium duration, but limits your mobility. And we got a triple shot.
Yeah, I don't recommend the shield.
Don't recommend the shield.
We're kind of unhappy with. Also, you lose the dash, so it's like you only have one improvement. Then the triple shot is really short range, but deals a lot of damage. And then the double slash is like it hits like in an arc all around you and on top of you, and it deals increased damage. The normal melee slash deals like 4 damage, that deals like 6.
That does sound good.
Yep. But the triple shot also deals like 6 damage because it fires like 3 bullets. It's bad. I guess it's really short damage. It's harder to play probably.
I guess I don't know who I'm fighting next. I'm gonna go with double slash. Easy, and you'll have to try to make it harder. Double slash. If you make it harder, bug, that makes it easier instead. I'm gonna cry. Wait, what?
Okay. I'm back.
Very cool.
I disconnected the.
Oh, that was like no time. Don't worry about it. Alright, we're good. Hey, Punkman, you've made it. You're in the finals. Your next and last rival is the current champion, Ruben the Meteor Knight. He's the strongest fighter you've faced so far. He has a wide array of powerful techniques, not even 400 feet will be safe. You must get used to his techniques. Get some distance to avoid his attacks until you see an opening, then close the gap and head back. I'm sorry I can't give you better advice. He is a fighter you'll need you to understand. I know you can do it. Go out there and give it your all. Thank you. So did you have anything that you really wanted to implement that you couldn't get in time?
We wanted to make the specials a lot more different, to be honest, especially the melee and the shoots, but especially the melee ones didn't really end up doing much, like other than that, dealing more damage. We wanted some more interesting implementation, like so we had at one point a melee attack that repelled bullets, for example. But that ended up being a bit buggy, and we had to take it off. But we really wanted them to do more interesting stuff.
I'm gonna ask you. No, I feel like I can see this coming. If I run out of attempts, do I start from the beginning?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
But, okay, so let's see what we do. Now, you're gonna stay behind. Okay. Now, when he does the the multiple shots, you can actually jump and then stay on the floor. Like one goes over you, one goes on the floor.
Right.
And the harder part is probably the firewalls with the little rocks. It's like the hardest part.
I think mostly I'm having difficulty hitting him with melee at all.
Yeah, this is the part where you can hit him with melee. Like the part with the rocks, you just stay a bit to the side and you just jump and hit him with melee. If you run, you had the dash. The thing is, you can use the dash right at the beginning. For example, you go all the way with the dash behind him.
Right. That makes sense. Okay. Alright, almost got it.
And yeah, in this part, when he's summoning the little rocks, you can also hit some melee attacks there.
Alright, I'm doing it.
Yep.
Fuck,
the dash
I
lets
shouldn't
you
have done that.
chase quite a bit, but
Come on. Haha. Yeah, the dash is very good. And there's the slam punk, the title of the game, the punk who is slamming. Fuck.
Yep.
Yep. It's over. It's so over. You never stood a chance.
Yep.
Oh fuck. Maybe it does stand a chance. Oh god. Okay.
You're close, you're close, you're close.
Destroyed. Absolutely. I should have kept my
Nice
heals so I could do the
rise,
teabag. Awesome.
Yep.
Obliterated.
And then you get all your times. If you didn't see it, behind you there was like a timer with the name of the boss. Like it was like Punk versus, in this case, Punk versus Ruben and the timer. So it registers up your time, gives you the loadout, like what you use and the time it took you, and then a little credits.
It's very cute. I like it. Did you happen to have any like difficulties with like stuff that you were working on that just should have worked but didn't, like bugs that you had to iron out?
There were, actually I don't know if it's 100% fixed, but there were some bugs with, this is really fast by the way, with the first boss one. Like for some reason a lot of the time was just like when he died, I don't know why, but if he was like mid dash, it will bug out really badly. Like he will just like continue the dash, then fall, and then do a sort of animation, like his animation will get kind of locked in a loop, like dying then getting up, dying then getting up, dying, and it was really weird, but because it should have worked, but that was really annoying. And then I had actually a hard time doing the dialogue, the text, because I hadn't done anything similar to that before. Like I coded everything from scratch pretty much, and
Yeah.
hard mode now, and yeah, hard mode is really hard.
Yeah, I can feel
really
it.
hard.
Okay.
Because, yeah,
We're gonna.
we designed it around Frostyburguer and and we had a month of practice, so yeah.
Yeah.
But actually, I saw in the comments some people did beat it. I was pretty amazed, to be honest.
I can.
And
Yeah, we can do it.
yeah, you can choose it. A hard mode. Yep.
Sometimes you gotta choose the hard mode. It's fine. Okay. Here we go again.
So yeah, the idea of this boss was like, it actually works with the damage threshold. Like when he's up there, you need it doesn't end until you deal a determined amount of damage, and then when you deal that damage, he falls.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I got it.
And yeah, enemies don't regenerate health. That will be some fair.
It's alright, you just stay up there, buddy. I got this down here. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
fuck.
probably close to taking him down. Like, oh, careful.
Yep. Almost full. Because I'm a weak little baby. I need to cry in my corner. Immediately eat shit.
Oh, you're... No.
Oh.
Oh, there he goes. Just spamming, like, keep the shoot and spam the melee. That's the
Never,
The teabag.
never,
Oh my god.
never let go of it yet. I can't help myself. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
the teabag is amazing.
All right, we know how this works.
We know how this works. Yeah.
We've.
I mean, you're halfway through, and the next time you get him down, you can deal a lot of damage too. Like
Yeah.
that was our idea behind this boss.
As long as I remember not to teabag the ground. And I mean, you know, you gotta get a little bit of it in. Almost got the hit in. I think I can tank this. Yep.
Oh,
It's over.
you could
It's
tank
over.
it. It's over.
Lamau, get fucked.
I know.
Oh.
Get the long shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say long shot is probably the best bet here.
Yeah, but long shot is probably the best.
Ah man, we're slamming, we're punking.
Yep, yep.
But yeah, I also relate because UI is kind of also my weak point. This is gonna be rough.
UI.
Holy shit.
I had a lot of trouble with UI as well. Like.
Oh my god. But hey, I've got my heal. I don't know if I have any space to use it. I might have to just
Yeah, it's a bit of a problem.
I think
using the heal in here.
this is just like straight bullet hell.
Yeah, this is straight bullet hell. This boss.
But listen,
ended up like this.
I did beat Aru's Rashvert on the hardest difficulty, which involved you not hitting a single thing. So I was forged to fire. I'm gonna eat shit here. Come on, no, let me heal.
No,
This is so hard. This is so rough.
Yep.
Actually, are these better than any? Are these just bouncing randomly?
No, I mean, it's always the same sequence. He throws 5. I don't remember in which order, but like one goes in the wall in one direction, the other along the wall in the other direction, and then 2 bouncing in 45 degrees all the time. Like those. Like there, if you see, there are always 2 on the ground or the floor, and then 2 bouncing. And the 5th one was actually an idea of a coworker of us, like who tried also again. He was like, you should make one that constantly follows you, but goes really slowly. And we thought we thought it was fun. I was like, okay, let's make that. And yeah, do melee behind him. Do melee behind him. When you do that, especially, it's really good. This boss is kind of hard, but at the same time, when you get it down. Really fun because you need to do a lot of damage to get him to do his finisher attack, but then you can do a lot of damage to him when he's inside the shield. So it's kind of like we kind of can feel like we're not doing any progress, and suddenly you take a lot, like 30% of his health in one go.
Bastard.
You see, like then you're halfway through.
Okay.
Ah, but you were really close, actually.
Yeah. Wait, why am I? Wait, what happened? Wait, what? My controller! Oh fuck.
Your controller died?
No, it's not dead, it just
Like-
stopped working. What's going on? I gotta unplug it and replug it back in.
The batteries or something? Oh, it's plugged.
No, it's... Like I said, my controller's literally mounted behind, or like in between my keyboard halves, so I'm... What the hell? Okay, no, it's good. That was strange. Lost a lot of health there.
Yep. That's gonna be a hard one.
Come on, you bastard. I got my ass kicked. But there's only one boss after this, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. We only made 3 bosses.
Were you planning any more than that?
No, actually we didn't.
Awesome.
One of the first things we decided was like to keep it something we've done in all the jams we participated in. Like we decide the scope really early on, and usually really stick to it. So in this time we said, okay, I think we can do 3 bosses really well. Any more than that is probably gonna take too long. So we're like,
makes sense. Makes total sense.
Yep, we were like, it should take us like maybe 2 to 3 weeks doing all the bosses, and then the rest of the time is for doing all the interface and all the balancing and stuff. In the end, it took us close to 2 weeks to do all 3 bosses, or at least have them, or at least make them like 99% of the boss. Like afterwards, use some slight changes here and there, but on the first 2 weeks we made all the bosses. Then third week was a lot of doing UI elements and adding sounds. That actually took a long time because it was like.
Did you just like start with no sound and then you just added the sounds in afterward or something? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. We made no sound at all, and we had no sounds. Like then Frosty started composing some music, and he actually made all the songs. But then the most annoying part was getting all the VFX or the sound effects, more like, because we have this thing that happens to us. Like we give sound to one thing, and then everything else needs sounds. Like if you do one action that doesn't make any sound, you're like, okay, that doesn't feel right, that feels bad.
Right, exactly.
So we went through all the game adding sounds to everything, but we had to pick the sounds. That's a bad choice. It's the shield.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you figured it out.
Honestly, it's because I figured that I really don't have very much space to do
to heal. Actually, in this one you have more space to heal. When he does.
Okay, maybe.
When he does this, you have a lot of space to heal.
I'm just gonna not get hit, except.
No,
okay.
Actually, it has a duration.
Yeah. Fuck. Man, yeah, shit. All right.
Oh, restart, fats.
Okay, we got it. Got it. Yep, there we are.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, when adding sound, we don't have anyone that makes sound effects. It's just the two of us.
Right.
Frosty doesn't do sound effects, I don't do sound effects. So we just went to like a web page with open source sound effects, and we just spent like a couple of evenings listening non-stop to sound effects and downloading and being like, this kind of could work for this one thing, and we downloaded a lot, and we didn't like anything, to be honest. It was really hard to pick sounds. And we weren't quite happy with how it turned out, but then when our friends tried it, they were like, yeah, it sounds fine, everything feels right. And we're like, okay, that works. Well, Frosty did make a couple of sounds, but really basic ones, like for all the buttons, like when you pause or whatever, there is this ding sound when you move inside the UI, or there is also this sound when you pick an option. Oh, also that sound when Juan falls to the ground and that also was made by Frosty.
Okay, awesome.
His idea was kind of copying the Pokemon confusion sound.
Oh, okay. I need heal. I've done a lot better in this fight, I think.
Yeah,
I did not have to stall nearly as much.
Yeah, once you get used to it.
Okay. So the next one,
debugging.
we've got the dash, we've got the long shot. Yeah, I guess long shot.
You feel you need the long shot.
Yeah. The next fight is so hard.
Yeah. The other option is that the dash lets you kind of cheese it a bit, but it's still hard. Because you need to really get good at using the dash.
Right.
Like I can kill it really fast with the dash, but the long shot is just easy. You don't need to master it. It's like it hits from the whole screen away.
Okay, very good.
We're doing really well.
I dodged that. Oh, god damn. The orbs. You bastard.
But yeah, you're doing fine.
It's over. I totally got this in the bag. Except I shouldn't be cocky. My hubris. Fuck.
Yep. We actually knew a lot of ways to cheese the bosses, and we decided to left in most of them because we feel like they were really hard. If you figure out the way to cheese it, just do it. Like.
Yeah. Jesus, it's fun. Yep, you're fucked. I got you. Hell yeah.
Oh, that was great. Yep.
All right.
Not even close, baby. Now, okay. Yeah. The double or the triple. The problem with the triple is you lose your long shot, but it does a lot of damage.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, and that's why I kind of picked the shield, because I wasn't really healing the last time. But I probably could have benefited, because I don't have the dash. Like, the dash was really helpful in the first one. I haven't tried the triple shot, though, so I guess I'll try the triple shot. Dash is very overpowered.
And this is one thing we didn't like, and we didn't know how to fix that. If you pick a shoot on the first boss and then pick a shoot on the second, it's like you only have one improvement, and we didn't like that, and one module. And yeah, it's really yeah, you can actually do a lot of damage if you jump while hitting with like both on the
Fuck.
Jump out. That was great. You see, when he does that first attack with like the meteors falling, that's when you can heal, for example, because you can go to the other side of the room and they don't reach you.
I'm just gonna heal a bit there. Okay. Nope. Oh, goddamn. No. There's little pillars here.
Those are the hardest thing in the boss.
That's a little pillar to stop you from going in the corner.
Yep. So, yep, that was Frostyburguer's idea. It was like, let's make it so the pillars, one pillar stays there. It's like
very cursed design decision, says G. David.
Also, and actually, another one of his ideas was like, this boss on easy, when he does the high shot, low shot, high shot, low shot, he throws like 5, and he was like, you can jump over them with the double jump. Let's add 2 more, so you cannot. So you have to do the little mini game of jumping and dodging. No, wait.
Bastard.
Just try to die in. That's and no, you.
Because I think this is.
Yeah, there you can heal.
I'm very fine with doing the what the hell is it called? The jumping minigame. It's this part, yeah, like it's the most annoying one.
Get close to the middle, and yeah, you have to be really close to the middle.
It's gonna stay away from your ass. God damn.
That is very overpowered. It's crazy, bro. If you take that to resource, it becomes way less useful. Yep, we had a really lot, and for example, we actually made the dash, so it gave invulnerability just when you are dashing and not when you get out of the dash, and that was bad. Like, you just got hit by everything. Everything hit you. Right as you exit the dash, it's like, oh, there is something there.
It's over. Destroyed.
Oh, yep. The triple shot does a lot of damage. And that's it.
Hell yeah,
that's
dude.
the game. That's a slump punk. I liked it.
Nice. Well, awesome. Any other weird stuff you want to tell me about it? Any like inside jokes you have about the game? Any like weird details here and there about the development?
Actually, the names of the bosses are names of our close friends, actually, who did try the game. And there is this little day. The last boss actually didn't have the name he currently has, Ruben. Ruben is also a really good friend of us, and we made him the champion because, first of all, the last game we made, we're from Spain, so the other 2 games we participated in were in Spanish. We're from a Spanish community, like indie, like Spain in game devs or indies or something like that. I don't remember the name currently, but it's a Spanish game dev community.
Right.
And we made a game for that jam called Recreativa Selgado, which means sort of like the cat arcade.
The cat arcade.
It was really, it was a really short game, like about a kid who is like playing on an arcade machine. A game called The Cat, which is like, and he's falling asleep, and you have to like blink, because if you don't blink, the character automatically blinks, and it's like a really long blink, and you miss what's happening on the screen. So whatever.
That's funny.
So you have to, if you blink on your own, it's like a fast blink, and just like, okay, like you don't let your eyes become dry. Okay, and there's like a counter, whatever. That game was really fun, actually. We had a really good reception with that game. The problem is it's in Spanish and it has a lot of text, so I cannot recommend it. And Ruben was actually the first one to beat the game, and it was really fun because this guy is really good at games, but he's kind of all hands no brain. So he actually beat the game without knowing that you could blink, and he just he just let the character do the long blinks over and over, and he just and he just beat the game anyway. It's like you didn't even do the mechanic and you beat the game. It's
Yeah.
like it doesn't make any sense. So he was like the first one to beat the game. So we made him the champion in this game, and he was also the first one to beat this game when we gave them to try it out. So
Man, he's
Ruben was
unstoppable.
just great. Yeah, Ruben was just unstoppable. He brute forced his way through the bosses. Like he found the cheeses really faster than the others, and he just beat the bosses. And he actually, at that time when he beat the game, he actually did it faster than I had done so before. So it was like, you did that really fast. Like it took him a lot of tries, but when he got it, he just beat it really fast. So that's why the champion is called Ruben. That's kind of our inside joke there.
That's awesome.
Because,
Yeah.
Yep.
Your friend is just like, he's just got you figured out.
Yep.
It's like you can't slip on past me, man. None of these games will stop me. So yeah, it makes sense. He's a champion.
This game looks awesome. Thank you, Uncly Mind Fame. Thank you so much. Glad you
All the talented devs. Actually, I don't know. Like a lot of the developers, were just like, probably just the ones that are most active in the Discord are the ones that like worked the hardest, I guess. It's not always the case, but yeah, whenever I troll around like the Discord space and just like, hey, this looks interesting, where like the people that are most interested in talking about their games are the people who are very passionate about it. So
yeah, this is completely like a passion project for me and Frostyburguer. Like we started for this is our hobby, one of our hobbies, pretty much. We were like, he actually had wanted to make games for a long time, but he didn't have the time before. Not like he has much more time now, but now we're two, so that helps. And he told me back in August, like, had a ton of procrastination. And he told me like, what about? Have you ever thought about making games? And I was like, I did think about it at one point, like back a long time ago. But in the end, I didn't go in because I thought about going into computer science when I first got into college, but I didn't in the end. And one of the reasons I would have gone into computer science was to actually because I wanted to work making games. Like I've been playing games all my life, and I think pretty much everyone who really likes games at one point or another, if you like computers, you've thought maybe I should try and get into game development. But well, in the end, I didn't. And last summer he was like, we'll try this, and Unity is free or whatever, and we actually started with Unity. And we're really passionate about it. And Frosty doesn't spend too much time on Discord and the like. He comments a bit here and there. He does try out games, but he's not that active. But so I try to be really active because I really
appreciate this game. Thank you for coming on. I will be having Audio on next, so as long as those people are ready.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
I really had fun.
Hell yeah.
Like you said, it's really great having someone to play your game and watching what they do and how they figure it out.
Yeah.
So
somebody in the space especially. So
Yep.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on, Eldyrd. Hope I'll see you around.
Thank you. Yep, I'll let you get to the next game. Thank you.
Yeah, see you later.
See you around.